I was born in South Africa to a diplomatic family. I've worked in multiple corporates and I served in the South African military for 11 years where I retired as a captain. In 2019, I decided to move to Canada to find new and better opportunities for myself and arrived in Toronto on the 1st of March 2019 and lived in Toronto for approximately 9 months. At the close of those 9 months, I found a job in Edmonton to move to. Unfortunately, this is when COVID-19 arrived. My job opportunity in Edmonton fell through, having already moved there, and I was put in a position of immense stress. Due to that, I was very lonely and very stressed, and I developed a very unhealthy relationship with alcohol. I came back to Toronto and worked successfully in landscaping for approximately 6 months before being put in a situation due to domestic abuse in my home that I was left homeless. I found the Salvation Army through central intake when looking for a place to stay, as I had nowhere to go, and was placed in a shelter hotel program in Scarborough. That program afforded me the ability to start looking for work again. I was lucky enough that in Scarborough, Gateway Linens operated a satellite operation doing the personal laundry of the residents in the shelter. While I was in the shelter in Scarborough, I found out that my father had unfortunately passed away in a motor vehicle accident in South Africa, which necessitated my return to South Africa for approximately a month to attend his funeral and manage his estate. I returned to work with Gateway Linens in a state of desperate depression. Despite this, I was afforded the ability, through working at Gateway, to find my own accommodation and move out of the shelter. Towards the end of 2023, my depression became substantially worse, and I again started drinking heavily. This began to affect my physical health substantially. So Mr. King is the manager of Gateway Linens, and on top of that, he is an exceptionally caring figure for everyone in this program here. Many of the people at Gateway Linens are in the process of recovery from multiple problems in their life. And Mr. King is always very helpful in terms of guiding people in the right direction, but most specifically with giving people the opportunity to work and return to a normal life. In February of 2024, I made probably the most important decision of my recent life, and that was to put myself into a 3-month inpatient program at Harbour Lights. Immediately, I was put in a position where, for the first time in years, I felt safe. I felt secure, I felt looked after. I felt as if the people caring for me cared about me and were skilled to provide me with the recovery that I needed. The pastor at Harbour Light spoke with me on numerous occasions and gave me a very uplifting message of recovery. The counselors there also provided me with brand new skills which I never thought I had in me in order to cope with my depression, which was a fantastic alternative to the medication that had been offered to me through the medical system. Having completed 3 months at Harbour Light, I now feel far better equipped and empowered to tackle life going forward. I'm far better able to deal with my mental health issues, and I feel secure in my life for the first time in many years. In the position I currently find myself, I feel confident that I can move forward in my life. I feel well supported. I finally feel safe dealing with life on life's terms in the real world. Gateway Linens is a wonderful place to work. It has a fantastic sense of family. Everybody here works together as a team and enjoys their work. At Gateway Linens, we have a strong sense of commonality. Having come from similar backgrounds, everybody here can relate to each other on a far more personal basis than one usually experiences in a workplace. There is an immense sense of camaraderie and support from everyone, and the belief that everybody can continue to improve their life and do well. I have a huge amount of respect for the Salvation Army and immense gratitude. I would not be in the position I'm in right now if it wasn't for the Salvation Army being there to assist me when I needed it most. My feelings of security are of immense importance to me. I feel confident, I feel strong, and I feel capable now. So at this point in my life, I'm looking forward to actually living my life and not just living anymore. My future is full of possibilities and hope and dreams, which I'm looking forward to discovering and experiencing.